Did you know that using an old sugar cube charger is basically like trying to fill a swimming pool with a garden hose while your friends are using a fire hose? We've all been there, plugging in our phones with 5% left, only to realize an hour later it's barely moved. If you're tired of being tethered to a wall for half the day, you're in the right place because today we're breaking down the absolute best fast chargers for your iPhone to get you back to 50% in just 30 minutes. Whether you're rocking the classic Lightning port or the brand new iPhone 17, I've got a solution for you. All the links are in the description below, so let's dive in. Which of these is going to be your next upgrade? Let me know your current charging struggles in the comments. Number 6. The iPhone 20-watt Fast Charging Kit 2-pack. Starting us off at number 6 is the iPhone 20-watt Fast Charging Kit. And honestly, if you have an iPhone 14 or older, this is the bread and butter of charging bundles. This kit is all about high utility and getting rid of that low battery anxiety without breaking the bank. You get two 20-watt USB-C wall blocks and two 6-foot MFI-certified lightning cables, which is a massive upgrade over the tiny 3-foot cords Apple used to give us. In real-life testing, having that 6-foot reach means you can actually lie in bed and scroll through TikTok without having to hug the wall outlet. The build quality feels solid with its flame-retardant shell. And while it doesn't have the fancy foldable prongs or GaN tech of more expensive models, it delivers that sweet 3-time speed increase over the old 5-watt blocks. When you compare this to the official Apple 20-watt adapter, the value is just insane. You're getting 2 complete sets for about half the price of one Apple set. It's the perfect choice for students or travelers who need a reliable backup. However, compared to the Anker models further up our list, these blocks are a bit bulkier and can get a little warmer during a least heavy charge session. It's a robust all-in-one recommendation that just works, provided you aren't using the newer USB-C iPhones. What's the most important thing for you? Cable length or how small the block is? Tell me below. Number 5. Feel 2 nice 20-watt fast charging kit, 6 feet and 10 feet cables. Coming in at number 5, the Feel 2 nice 20-watt fast charging kit takes the reach factor and cranks it up to 11. If you've ever been in a hotel room where the only outlet is across the room, this is your savior because it includes a massive 10-foot cable alongside a 6-foot one. Just like our previous pick, this is designed for the Lightning port era, iPhone 8 through 14, and it delivers that same rapid PD 3.0 energy to hit 50% in 30 minutes. Where Feel 2 Nice really beats the standard 2-packs is that sheer flexibility. The 10-foot cable is a game changer for lounging on a deep sofa or working in a large office. Compared to the Anker 20-watt Nano Bundle, Feel 2 Nice definitely wins on bang for your buck regarding cable length, even if Anker's blocks are technically more advanced with better heat management. The MFI certification means you won't get those annoying accessory not supported messages, which is a huge relief. The trade-off here is similar to number 6. The prongs don't fold, and the blocks lack GaN cooling, so they might feel a bit toasty if you're charging from 0%. But for families who need to cover a lot of ground, literally, this is a fantastic budget pick. Do you think 10 feet is overkill for a charging cable, or is it exactly what you've been looking for? Number 4. 2-pack iPhone 15/16/17 dual USB-C charger. Now, let's talk about the future. At number 4, we have the 2-pack 20-watt dual USB-C wall charger, specifically built for the USB-C era, including the iPhone 15, 16, and the upcoming iPhone 17. The standout feature here is the dual USB-C port architecture on each block. This means you can technically plug in your phone and your AirPods at the same time using just one wall outlet. While it's a budget-friendly generic brand, the performance is surprisingly punchy, matching those 30-minute fast charge speeds we love. In a head-to-head with the official Apple 20-watt adapter, this bundle crushes it on value because you get 2 blocks and 2 6-foot USB-C to USB-C cables for way less than 1 Apple brick. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that the 20-watt output is shared. If you plug 2 devices into one block, the speed drops for both, which is a slight disadvantage compared to some higher-end multi-port chargers. It also lacks GaN technology, making it slightly larger than the mini chargers you might see from brands like Anker. Still, for a multi-room setup for the latest iPhones, it's hard to find a better set-it-and-forget-it solution. Are you a fan of dual-port chargers, or do you prefer one dedicated block for every device? Number 3. Anker 2-pack 20-watt fast USB-C charger, black. Moving into the top 3, we have a name everyone knows, Anker. This 2-pack is the gold standard for the iPhone 15 through iPhone 17 series. What sets Anker apart from the budget brands we've seen so far is the Active Shield 3.0 technology. This system monitors temperature over 6 million times a day. That means your expensive iPhone 17 battery is way safer here than with a generic block. Each block features a USB-C port and a legacy USB-A port, giving you amazing versatility to charge your new phone and maybe an older iPad or Apple Watch simultaneously. Compared to the Apple official charger, Anker gives you way more for your money. 2 complete sets with 5-foot cables for the price of 1 Apple brick. The build quality is noticeably more premium, with a scratch-resistant matte finish that feels great in the hand. The only real con here is that, like the others, the prongs don't fold, and the total 20-watt power is split if you use both ports at once. But if safety and brand reputation are your top priorities, Anker is the king of this hill. Have you ever had a charger get too hot to touch? That's exactly what Anker's tech is designed to prevent. Number 2, CXX 20-watt USB-C fast charger with 6.6 feet cable. The runner-up spot goes to the CXX 20-watt USB-C fast charger, and this is the ultimate complete kit for those still using Lightning port iPhones, 12 through 14. What makes this one special is the sheer durability of the included 6.6-foot cable. It's reinforced and rated for a 10,000 bend lifespan, which is significantly better than your average cheap cable. In real-life use, this kit feels like the most balanced option. You get the MFI certified safety, the extra length for convenience, and the PD 3.0 speed. When compared to something like the Anker 511 Nano, the CXX kit wins on value because it includes that high-quality cable, whereas Anker often sells them separately. While it doesn't use GaN technology to shrink the size, the CXX block is still relatively compact and very reliable. It's the perfect middle ground for students and travelers who want something that feels premium without the premium price tag. If you're tired of cables fraying at the ends after just a month, the CXX is calling your name. Do you usually go for the cheapest option, or do you look for reinforced cables like these? Number 1, Ximytec 20-watt fast charging kit, 2-pack. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is the Ximytec 20-watt fast charging kit. This is the absolute best all-in-one solution for the iPhone 8 through 14 ecosystem. Why did it beat the others? It's all about the details. This kit uses the latest C94 connectors in their 6.6-foot cables, which provide better signal stability and durability than almost any other budget brand. You get 2 dual-port blocks and 2 cables, giving you a total of 4 potential charging points in your house for 1 low price. It performs just as fast as the official Apple gear, hitting 50% in 30 minutes, but it includes internal Active Shield style temperature monitoring to keep things cool. Compared to the Anker Nano, Ximytec offers a much better value-for-money proposition for families who need to outfit multiple rooms at once. It's durable, MFI certified, and consistently high-performing. While it's a Lightning-based kit, so it won't work for the iPhone 15/16/17, for everyone else, this is the definitive recommend. It balances price, performance, and safety perfectly. Does your family fight over chargers, or do you have enough for every room? That wraps up our countdown of the best iPhone fast chargers. Whether you need the 10-foot reach of the Feel 2 Nice or the high-tech safety of Anker, there's something here for everyone. All the links are in the description below, so go ahead and grab yours to end that slow charging nightmare. If this video helped you out, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more tech deep dives, and drop a comment letting me know which charger you're picking up. Catch you in the next one.